Disclaimer. I am a law student, and the legal information provided is not legal advice. For that, please hire an attorney. Okay. So, yeah, let's have a quick chat. This will be a quick. Hey, listen, this is the damn it, the Rick and Morty meme. Hey, listen, quick 20-minute segment, in and out. All right. I hope it won't become a lot. I don't think it will. It's mostly just commentary. But let's talk about someone who I haven't covered yet. Jesse Lee Peterson. There hasn't been a lot that he's posted recently that I wanted to cover, but you know, this might make for an interesting video because I saw it. Mind you, JLP, most males today have never seen an example of a strong man. Interesting title. Also, the thumbnail is, I think, the most interesting thing about this, right? Because this was the first thing that I noticed on here. Trans lives matter. Masculinity is toxic. You have a gay pride flag down here. It's intended pretty clearly as a jab at like LGBT people, right? At least that's what I'm interpreting from it. So I want to take that in mind as we go in and we see what he's about. All right, let's take a look at what our buddy friend Boyo JLP has to say about this subject. You know,
I am grateful for the support of Bond. Thank you. I don't take it for granted. We are now counseling every day, all day, and it's amazing, helping men and women around the world overcome the father state, return to the Father. There will come a day when I'll return the children to the fathers and the fathers to the children.
Okay, right off the bat, I don't know what the fuck he's talking about. Returning children to the father? Hey, chat. What? What's this? Return to the father? Okay. Riley, misses a prime sub. Oh, fuck, I did? Hey, thanks for the prime sub. Akunokoi. I'm sorry. Yeah, I really appreciate it. Yeah, awesome. All right, anyway, yeah, let's fucking go on.
And if ever we needed that time, it's now. I was thinking this morning and last night how millennial men as these are accused of not being men. And so after asking a few of them, I realized that when they were born into the earth, there are already laws against men, boys and men. It was already happening.
Hey, can people pull up any laws against boys and men? Because there's no citation here. As far as I'm aware, like, what the fuck is he talking about? What laws are there specifically against boys and men? What are they? What are they? He's being so vague right now. He's just vaguely gesturing to make people fucking scared.
And then in their homes, they were not getting strong fathers to be a strong example of what it's like to become a man. And so they never had a...
I want to know what he means by having a strong father. I feel like his definition of a strong father is very different from mine. I feel like my definition of a strong father is someone who's able to instill good values in people of like respecting one another and like actually, you know, like, I don't know, helping each other and being generally a good person. I feel like that's a goddamn good father figure. And I don't feel like there's like necessarily an absence of that. So my inclination is that like he and I are thinking of very different ideas of what it means to be a strong father figure.
Chance. You can't be something that you don't even know. If you're born into a world where boys and men are already under attack.
Having two strong fathers though? Oh yeah, that's where it's at.
By law, they're accused of being molesters, so-called spousal abuse and all that. You don't have a chance. And then in your home, the mother is running the home, the father's too weak, if he's there, to stand.
Hold up. Is he defending spousal abusers? So-called spousal abuse? What? Holy shit. He's unironically just like, yeah, you know, like there are some men who are called so-called spousal abusers. You know, they just hit their wives once, you know? It's only hitting them once. Come on. Isn't any man entitled to beat their wife at least once or twice, goddammit? Holy fucking shit. Unironically, just like defending spousal abusers. One gifted sub, one prime sub, and a hype train. Oh fuck. Damn. Thanks everyone. I really appreciate it. Listen, I'll fix it more later. I gotta focus on this. Yeah, no, this guy is really fucking extreme. This is par in the course for him. Holy shit. Unironically defending spousal abuse. Okay, that's the tone that we're setting.
Between the children and the mother. So the guys don't have a chance. Like me, I know about the other way.
The guys don't have a chance like me to beat their wives. Yeah, totally.
The real way, the true way. I know that boys should be boys and men should be men.
Fucking boys should be boys, men should be men. Okay, yeah, total. This is fucking just a dig at like trans people or LGBT people in general. I don't fucking know what's going through his head right now. God, this is literally just like pretty fucking blatant. Either just like general bigotry towards LGBT people or like transphobia. Boys should be boys. Actually, no, I totally agree. Which is why if you have a child who is assigned female birth and she says that she's actually a boy, then yeah, you should let her be a boy because boys should be boys. You know. Actually, yeah, in that sense, I totally agree with you. But I don't think that's what he's getting at.
Because when I was born into the earth, that's how it was. But if you're born,
also, the fuck is it with this born into the earth bullshit? What is that? What is it? Is he trying to make himself sound smarter by saying it? Because it's like not helping him.
Born into the earth where women are propped up and boys and men are deliberately kept down in the homes and the
boys are going to be boys, says the man defending a guy beating up his DF. True! Fucking true! Holy shit, that's so fucking true.
Schools, in the workplace, you don't know anything else. But they're starting to wake up and come back to their natural state of being.
Oh god, the natural state of being where men are allowed to beat up their wives and probably their children. Yeah, it's a great way to be. It's awesome. This guy is so fucking unhinged. Holy fuck.
Our battle is a spiritual battle. It's a warfare between good and evil, right versus wrong. Good versus evil, right versus wrong.
Hey, what's this good versus evil bullshit? Again, mind you, at no point in this video so far, we are almost, if not halfway done with the video. He has yet to cite one single example, one instance, anything. He's just fear-mongering. He's just like vaguely gesturing at the way that the world is and just being like, oh yeah, we have to, there's this cosmic battle between good and evil. And apparently the people on the good side are the people who are allowed to beat their wives. And well, the people on the bad side, well, they're the people who say don't beat your wives, right? Because that's the natural state of being, didn't you know? Holy shit. This guy is super religious, which is where he gets the majority of his rhetoric from. The good versus evil shit falls under that. Fuck me. Makes me ashamed to be religious. God damn it. Listen, I hold on to my religion pretty tightly, but holy fuck, is this just like, I mean, like, I know people like this, right? Who just like vaguely appropriate religious language for the purpose of spreading like misinformation and fearmonger. Right, like I know people like this, but holy shit, if this isn't like a prime distilled version of that.
And if ever there was a warfare.
Oh, and speaking of, because I was going to say, and hopefully any reasonable person should be able to tell how apparent it is. Look at that like to dislike ratio. 1,000 likes to 32 dislikes. Ah! OMG, the top comment. To those that say toxic masculinity is toxic, reply single motherhood is toxic. Oh my motherfucking god! Honestly, if the world ended tomorrow, I'd be like, yeah, we kind of deserve it at this point. We just kind of deserve it. Oh god, let's go on.
Between men, because they represent God on earth, they're the sons. It's happening now like 90 going north. And especially against white men. And I've been saying that for 30 years to white men. Y'all need to speak up because they've already taken out the black man. The black man is worth a dime. He's running around marching and rallying and burning.
What the fuck is this? What's this like? Now we're shifting to idpol. What's this about like the white man being like emasculated or whatever? Is this like a jab at like soy boys? Is this returning to the Destiny being called a beta? What the fuck is this? What the fuck is this? Where's this weird dichotomy coming from? What is this?
Burning and stealing and killing and blaming. There's a group of black men dressed in black running around down in Georgia.
The black guys are running around stealing and pillaging and blaming. Holy fuck. Holy fuck, this is bad. Holy fuck. Many right wings are just based around constantly misrepresenting left wing ideas. Holy fuck.
Stone Mountain, Georgia, and other places demanding Texas. Give us Texas. If you don't, we're going to leave. We're going to go to a country that will give us something. I never heard men beg like that before. But that's what's happening now because men have no examples for the most part. The name of the group is NFAC, not effing around coalition. A guy by the name of Grandmaster J. It's embarrassing to see it, but they're marching up and down the streets of Georgia, maybe other places, demanding free stuff. And if y'all don't give it to us, we're going to go to a place where they will give it to us.
I feel like this is literally just like a blatant misrepresentation of BLM. I don't know anything else about like the specific. Hold on, is he citing anything? Nope. Nope. Okay. No citations to what the fuck he's talking about. Sounds just like a vague misrepresentation of BLM. Be careful with the voice volume law. Hit me up later and I can help you set up a compressor. I thought I do have a compressor. I thought I did have one. My bad. I don't know. It'll have to, yeah, I'll set up a compressor later. I thought I already had one set up, but yeah, we'll talk later.
If they were to give it to them, they're not going to be able to work it. They're going to destroy it.
Yeah, I don't want to call him like an Uncle Tom. Like, I get why some people might come to that conclusion, but like it's not a great term to use, right? Like it is, and there's a strong argument that it itself is like a racist term, so I'm trying to avoid it. Like there is like some sentiment that like it's like he's definitely like weirdly being racist towards other black people right now, but I don't want to like load that criticism with like an otherwise itself racist term if people understand, like if that makes sense to people. Riley is being way too serious for JLP. At the same time, the audience JLP gathers in his audience. Yeah, I mean, like, maybe I am being too serious. This is the first time I've ever covered him, all right? But, like, I just had to cover it since this was, like, like an LGBT-related subject. Like, maybe I am being too serious. I don't know. But, like, a lot of people fucking take him really serious, so I bet, you know, it's good for me to at least get my 2 cents on him, right? It's not that long a video, so we'll go ahead and finish it out, just to get the point across.
I interviewed this guy, Grandmaster Jay, on the Father State last week. It's going to be coming up for you. But black people are not going to, if they gave them a whole country, an entire country, and no one lived that but blacks, they'll destroy it. They don't know how to run anything. So I don't know why they...
Blacks don't know how to run anything. Not my words. Not my words. Okay? I could not possibly think of a way to put that any fucking worse than the way he put it. Clipped, fuck you. I'm at a loss for words. Then why is he running a podcast? True! Oh my god. Oh my god. I don't have... We got to finish this up. I am at so much a fucking loss for words at this point.
The men, well, I do know why the men are acting like the women, blaming the white people. Making white people seem superior to blacks.
Making white, what? What's this crazy? He's so fucking...
They don't realize they're making white people seem superior to blacks by begging. The men begging. They're not taking what they have in front of them and making it work. Amazing.
All I have to say, because it really, like, this is one of those things that kind of demoralizes me. Because I think to literally any reasonable person who is watching me right now, And I am praying that that's the case for you, viewer, watching this in the future. I would expect that any reasonable person would basically have the same reactions to that I do. But also remember that that's a video with 1,000 likes and, let me check again, 32 dislikes at time of recording. For as much as you might think that you are immune to propaganda and immune to opinions like that, there are a lot of people who aren't. So please, if someone ever vaguely brings up some of the weird fucking points that he did, correct them on that shit. Please. Because these kind of thoughts, these kind of arguments spread like a goddamn infection. And, yeah, they need to be nipped in the bud. By showing people how fucking wrong they are. Okay? Please do that. Except you can't argue with insanity. Well, then show other people why it's so wrong, right? If you can't convince the person that you're talking to, then make a fucking mockery example of them. That's basically, like, I talked about this on the podcast I was on the other day, right? Like, convince as many people as you can if they have if they hold one of these opinions. But if you can't, then prove to other people who are in the same vicinity how fucking wrong they are by humiliating them. And I don't say that to sound mean, right? But I mean, like, shit, you know, like, there's something to be said about the fact that, like, if you're talking to someone who literally is, like, has no capacity to engage with you in good faith and cannot perceive that their position is wrong, then there's really no point in talking to them if you're just talking to them in a vacuum, right? Like, if there's no way for you to be able to convince them and there's no one else listening, well, then fuck, there's really nothing that you can do. But if there are other people listening, then what you can at least do, and this is basically how I do what I do on here, what you can at least do is show other people, separate from the initial person, how fucking wrong that person is. It's basically how I decide how I'm going to debate with people on here. Definitely watch the Creationist Cat video, true. It's like conspiracy time. It's the right being ridiculous as an argument. He's humiliating himself on camera for their benefit. And we have to be careful how we criticize this insanity because we can't look racist. It's a good strategy. Yeah, no, I mean, like, listen, do not go in and, like, I don't know, like, for example, like, a great example, don't fucking call him an Uncle Tom. Do not, all right? For the love of fucking God. Because, A, it does have, like, inherent racism kind of baked into it, all right? And I can see why some people might want to say that, because it's like, yeah, it's a black man literally saying that other black people are incapable of doing anything, right? Like, I get how that can fit intuitively. Do not fucking do it. That term is, like, baked into racist thinking and ideology, right? Do not think it. Or do not use it, right? Do fucking not. Okay? Criticize people, but always be level. I mean, like, to the extent that you're able to be level-headed. Sometimes it's good to be a little emotional because, like, sometimes you can't have a rational response to something. You have to, like, be able to share the audience's what the fuck, right? But, like, yeah, don't fall into that kind of a trap, right? If that is the intention. I don't know what it is, but if that is, then don't fall victim to it. Okay? Yeah. Yeah, don't ad hom him like that. Just shit on his opinions and takes, but don't attack him, right? Yeah, that's literally it. RGR, how would you suggest to engage with people very close, family members even, that engage with this kind of content? Vosh put out a really good video. I'm going to say a little bit more, all right? But basically, the best thing that you want to do is, because, mind you, most of the time when people change their opinions on things like this, especially like very contested political things, usually it doesn't happen in the course of you talking to them. Usually it happens when people are on their own and kind of away from any kind of like, when they feel safe, when they're able to safely consider their opinions and possibly change on them, right? So usually what you do, and I think that part of it's what Vosh recommended, but basically you can go up to someone and be like, hey, I'm really worried about some of the things that you've been saying, right? If you ever want to talk to me, let me know. I'm not going to bother you about it, but like it does concern me, all right? And then you basically just have to trust that they will come to talk to you. If they do that, then they're already coming to you with the presupposition that they are coming at you with an open mind, right? Like they're already sort of accepting intuitively that they might suspend their own, fuck my glasses. They're basically already coming to you with a presupposition that they might change their mind, right? Or at least that there's something wrong with their opinions, right? And so, fuck me, these are why are these so crooked? There we go. Or at least, fuck me. Whatever, they're going to be a little crooked. This is going to bother me the entirety of the stream, but... All right, that's better. But basically, you have to go... like, if you get someone to come to you after asking them to, then they're basically already sort of, like, suspending their belief that they have to be married to their opinions, right? And then you can sit down and just, like, talk to them, you know? And then don't expect them to even change their opinions there. But if you're able to plant the seed in such a setting where they feel safe, and you're able to present them with an alternative kind of way of thinking, that will probably be the best way to go about it. You know? That's probably the best way to go about it.